We've been talking about buying miles and when to pay cash for a ticket. So I've logged into my account to show you how you can buy miles, and we talked about the discount that you get. The more you buy, the cheaper it is. And the credit card that you got may also have bonus buying options. So I'm just going to show you how you can calculate how many miles or how much it's going to cost. So 10,000 miles will cost you at the moment $338. And then you can just keep playing with this to get an idea of what it's going to cost you. So at $50,000, you're getting a 15% discount. And then if you go up to 100,000 miles, just for yucks, to see what it looks like, you'll see that you get a 20% discount, and it keeps going up from there. So it's a good thing to just look at it, and it tells you it can take up to 8 hours. So if you're going to buy these miles for a ticket, you might want to do it a little bit in advance so you're not losing the ticket waiting for miles to hit your account. So I just want to show you how to buy miles, and now we're going to talk about, do we use miles or do we not? So again, I'm logged in, and you would go into your account and just hit redeem miles and put in where you're coming from and where you're going to. I'm going to do this LAX to Sydney trip because it's a long haul, and we've been talking about business class. I go in the summer, which is September or October, anytime around there, to get over there. So I'm going to start with October and see what the mileage is going to cost me to get there. And it's a one-way. I do a one-way because I don't know when I'm coming back or how I'm going to come back, and the Australian visa doesn't require a return ticket. So look at this, guys. We are looking at a nonstop ticket for 450,000 miles. That's a lot of miles, man. I don't have anywhere near that, and that's one way. Almost 1 million miles to fly. So this handy dandy calendar, though, shows you how you can find out where the cheapest miles are. And look at that. So 450,000 one way all over the place, except for October 19th. Let's see what that is. So you look and you apply the changes, and voila, there's that 450,000. You gotta scroll. I mentioned this in the last video. So you gotta scroll down because it's there somewhere. Up there she goes. Okay, so it's 80,000 miles. It is not a nonstop. You're going through Brisbane, and it's about 3 hours more. It's 18 hours. And then as you see, the number of hours gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that means you have a layover. You're not 24 hours like in the plane. So LAX to Brisbane, you arrive at 5 a.m. They all arrive between 5 and 7 a.m. And then this particular flight leaves Brisbane at 1 o'clock. So you got like a 6-hour layover. I'll be honest with you. When I get off a 15-hour flight, I don't really want to get on another flight. And if I have a layover that allows me to do some play or see someplace else, then I will do that. So you sort of look at these, and you're looking at the flight, the kind of airplane. So they're normally 737, 787s. The A330, A330 is the Dreamliner, and they call it that for a reason. Let me tell you, it is a dream. And these are all business class seats and tickets that you're looking at here. So this is an interesting one at 40 hours. So I'm kind of curious. So again, you're going to arrive at 5 a.m., just like it says, but you leave 24 hours later at 5 a.m. So that gives you 24 hours to play in Brisbane. Great Barrier Reef, nice hotel, take a shower, get a night's sleep, and then do the quick trip. So, again, you could go nonstop for 450,000. You could go economy for 40. I'm not doing that. Out of yucks, I want to see what September is, because we're not in shoulder season. It's high season there. So again, you check the class of service, and now we're down to 266,000 miles. So maybe that's worth it. Maybe it's not. I also take a look to see what the seating is. And right now, they haven't sold a lot of seats. And that's what that advanced planning is all about. So 266,000 miles to fly business class one way, plus your taxes and fees. And it tells me I need a few more miles and how to finish booking there. But I did want to show you on here where it tells you the benefits. You know, it's a fly flat seat. They're not telling you that there, but you get some extra check bags, 2 free check bags, which can be up to $200 each. And you cannot change it, but you can cancel it. They'll give you the miles back, and then you can rebook. So planning in advance isn't a great loss if you end up having to cancel this mileage ticket. So you hit buy miles, we come back to where we were originally, and I like to buy a little more miles so I don't empty my account and I get a bigger discount. So if I bought 150,000, which is more than I need, the calculation on that would be 3668. So I can fly business class one way to Sydney for $3,600, give or take. And I don't actually think that's a bad deal, and it's a 35% discount. I would probably see if the credit card or the airline comes up with an offer. So I really only need like 133,000 miles. So let's see what the difference is. So 135,000 miles is actually more. It's $200 more than buying the 150. So I would definitely do the 150. Let's see what it cost to buy this ticket. So this is the 1st of September, and we see that there's some cheaper economy flights up there. So let me just see what September 3rd looks like on business. And it goes from $8,000 down to $6,100. So this is where you have your conversation with yourself. Do you want to earn almost 25,000 miles between the mileage from the airline and the mileage from your credit card, and put 25,000 miles in your account for $6,000 and fly direct in a fly flat seat in flagship lounge with priority check-in, 2 free check bags, changes and refunds, all you want? You don't have to worry about that. Or, you could spend another $5,800 and for $11,000, almost 12, fly first class. I have not done that, and I don't think that that's a good use of money personally, but that's my travel budget. So I don't see, you get 3 check bags. Okay, And then they have that mileage offer down there, which is not as good as what we've discussed in previous videos, so I wouldn't do that. So that's where you make the decision. Am I going to use my miles, or am I going to earn miles in order to fly to Australia business class?